I'm Reen Schwarzer, and you're listening to the Giant Sword Podcast. Microphones, activate!
Hello, and welcome to this week's Giant Sword Podcast. I'm your party leader, Nick. Joining me, as always, is Shadow.
Hey, what's up?
And Taylor.
What is going on?
What is up, everybody? Sorry we missed last week. It was my birthday, and I didn't tell these guys. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to do a podcast today because it's my birthday.
All right.
Well, happy belated. What'd you do?
I made some cubanos.
Ooh.
Some the sandwich where you have pork shoulder, ham, cheese, so Swiss cheese, pickles, and mustard, and then you crush it or you fry it under a plancha.
I saw the movie Chef, and I wanted to try it. I'm like, ooh, that looks
good. That's exactly what I made. It's one of those sandwiches.
Nice.
Just had some people over and made those.
Very cool.
Can't really do
Happy
much.
birthday.
Oh, thank you. I feel old. So I'm at that age now where every birthday is like, okay, whatever. I'm older. I don't really care.
Yep, I know what you mean.
Sucks.
Welcome to the club. Welcome to the old club.
And the funny thing is, guys, we're not even that old. We just feel it.
No, we're really not. I feel great for my age. So, I don't have any gray hair really. I mean, that's the light. It looks probably gray on camera, but it's definitely not. So I've seen people that are full on salt and pepper by now, and I'm like, what happened?
Yeah, it's weird. Yeah, that's like not eating right, not getting enough sleep. That's fun.
And having kids.
Yeah, true.
Ugh. Well, I eat pretty good. I get sleep, and I don't have any kids, so maybe that's it.
All right, so this week we're gonna do something special because I don't know what episode this was. This is like probably episode 10. So about 130 episodes ago, we did a top 5 episode where we just did a bunch of top 5s. I asked our Discord, give me a bunch of top 5, just a bunch of different top 5s, and I grabbed the ones that I liked and put them in a list, and now we're gonna do them. And we're gonna shoot the shit, pretty much.
That was one of my favorite episodes. I like that one. This will be fun.
That was back when we used to be around a table doing the podcast. True. But all right, let's start.
Okay.
All right. We're gonna start with the top 5 title animation / songs. So the top 5 intros, pretty much.
Oh man. All right, let's see. I don't know if I can go in order, but I can go off the top of my head. First off, I'm gonna go with 2 from the same series. Go with Simple and Clean and Sanctuary, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Okay.
I'm also going to go with Tales of Vesperia's Ring a Bell. Let's see. That's all I got from the top of my head right now. I can't think of any.
I got one on the top of my head.
Okay.
I don't know the name of the song, but it's the Tales of Zilio intro.
Okay.
That song's rocking. It's like one. every time I listen to it, you always get hyped. And for some reason, I cannot remember the Vesperia one.
Ring a Bell.
Okay, yeah, I remember it.
Yeah, that one.
Okay, yeah.
That's funny. Well, I'm also gonna throw a couple Tales in. That's funny that we all have a Tales game. So my 2 are Abyss and
Abyss.
The English,
Grace's F.
The English
version. Yeah, with no lyrics. That guitar song, it's really good.
It has a guitar.
Yeah, and then Grace's F, it's from this K-pop singer that I really like, who's not popular at all anymore, but yeah, I like that one a lot. I don't know if this counts as a JRPG, but I'm gonna throw it in anyway because this is probably number one. Is Dragon's Dogma? Have you guys played Dragon's
Uh,
Dogma?
yeah, I guess we can count that. But yeah, that song is definitely
The
that
wind
song
is
definitely
pushing me,
slaps.
dude.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah,
so
that song is
good.
so good. Yeah.
That's so good.
I think that's like the main reason why you bought the game was because of that song.
Actually, I got it for free because I had a buddy that worked at Capcom at the time, and she just gave it to me for free. So I'm like, sweet. I didn't even buy it.
You buy it.
Yeah.
The intro, I don't even know what the song is called in the Final Fantasy Tactics intro.
Yeah, just that intro theme.
Dun, dun,
Dun,
dun,
dun,
dun.
dun. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I'm also gonna go with Disgaea 2's intro, Sinful Rose, and Disgaea 5's intro. Those two are good songs.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll have to pull one from you too. I like Simple and Clean as I'm trying to think of ones. That's one that comes to mind.
Yeah, those are like the standout ones, Simple and Clean, Sanctuary. I don't know what the third one is because it was hot doo doo butt cakes.
Oh man, what was it called? Let me
Think,
face my
feel.
fears or something like
Oh,
that.
okay. Other don't think twice or something like that. I don't know. I don't really. Yeah.
Bum, bum,
uh,
bum, ba-da-boop, boop, 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 ba-dum, ba-dum, boop, bum, bum, bum. That's
which
Persona
one's that?
5, right?
Oh,
The first one.
Persona 5.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the first one. Not Royal, but the original.
Yeah, Persona 5 is good. Even the Persona 4 Golden is like it's got a weird nostalgic thing to it with the harmonica one.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's weird. It does. Yeah, that's nostalgic. Yeah.
And they're all dancing.
Yeah.
Yeah, add that to my list too.
I bet you people are surprised that I'm like not saying Tales of Destiny.
Does it even have an intro song?
Oh yeah, it does. The PS1 version doesn't even is completely. It's just instrumental. It's a song that doesn't even it doesn't have one of those J-pop songs like Tales usually has.
Okay.
But the remake has that J-pop song. So
Gotcha.
good songs, just not my top 5. What about the Vesperia? Not Vesperia, Berseria one.
Yeah.
I can't remember that one. I know what that
Neither
one was.
can I.
It's the one that sounds like a Full Metal Alchemist intro.
I have to listen to it again.
Yep, it's just
I
not that
don't know.
memorable. So we got Tales of Xillia, Vesperia, Grace's F, Abyss, Persona 5, Persona 4 Golden, Disgaea 2, and Disgaea 5. Final Fantasy Tactics intro. It's the song that plays right after you put your name and birthday thing. It's the one with the when you see all the guys riding the chocobos to the church.
Oh yeah. Okay.
What were other ones?
And Dragon's Dogma.
Dragon's Dogma, yeah. There you
Oh,
go.
and Kingdom Hearts. Did we say Kingdom Hearts?
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2.
Yeah, Kingdom Hearts. Yeah.
All right. Next one. The top 5 regular battle themes.
Let's see. Gonna have to go with Persona 3 through 5. What time to make history for Persona 4 Golden? Final Fantasy 7, regular battle fair. I forgot what it's called. I love that one. I'm gonna say Grandia 3. Grandia 3's battle theme. That one really stands out. Xenosaga Episode 1's battle theme. Really amazing. One of the most nostalgic battle themes for me, right next to Final Fantasy 7's.
So that's 6.
No, that's hip hop.
Let's keep
My
going. Let's
bad.
keep going.
My bad.
No, we'll count.
I mean, keep going, and then if you want to order them, or at least pick a top one or something.
We'll count Persona as a 1 because that's
Okay,
like
all right.
it's impossible to choose those.
You know what? Let me pull that back up.
So, Pokemon Red and Blue.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna pick one from the Tales series. Just one. Just one.
I'm writing these down, by the way. I'm not checking something on my phone. I'm writing down in case I forget. But sorry, continue. Nick.
Tales of Destiny, of course. I gotta do it. This is the original. It's nostalgic to me. It's Barrett's Fangs. That's what it's called.
Okay.
So if you guys want to look at it up on YouTube, you can check it out.
I'm gonna go with okay, go ahead.
Is that I like Grandia 3's battle theme, but Grandia 2 has a special place in my heart because it's too epic for a battle theme because it goes crazy with the guitars.
Grandia
2.
Grandia 2. Okay.
Yeah. Like all the Grandia battle themes, are super epic.
I would say Final Fantasy 13's, but that's only at a point. Like halfway through the song, that's when it really gets good.
Is it that baby,
I can't believe they messed up that battle theme. I was like, I knew that since the beginning that was going to be the case. Like, you guys really suck with this game.
Just with the battle theme, we're like, nah, this is the game. This is what's happening. Just like the game itself. The first half it's like awful, and then it gets kind of good at that, and then at the second half. You know what's funny, Shadow? When I changed the music for the first chapter for Trails in the Sky, and I changed it to the Grandia 3 battle theme.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
There you go. Made everything so much better.
Yeah.
I'm also gonna go with Fire Emblem Awakening Conquest. Like that's just a rush of nostalgia for me at this point. Crazy how Fire Emblem is just nostalgic for me. When did that come out? Like 2011?
Yeah. Fates?
No, Fire Awakening.
Awakening. Okay.
What's the name of the song in Awakening?
Conquest. It's a really laid back song.
Oh, okay. Oh, no, that's not it. Okay, so this might not work because of the way the game is structured, but would you allow ease games? Because they don't really have like battle themes. It's just sort of like world themes, you know? And if not, that's okay.
Interesting. Sure.
We'll allow it.
You'll allow it?
Only one.
Only one? Oh,
yeah.
Man.
And hit your mic. It's buzzing for some reason.
It's buzzing?
Yeah.
It's not those are the bugs outside. Hold on. I'll just shut the window. It's not my mic.
Is that really the bugs?
Better?
Holy shit, that's loud.
Yeah, those are bugs. That wasn't my mic.
Holy
Okay, I'll pick one, and what the heck is it called? I have a playlist of all my favorites. It's called Falcom Rock.
Falcom Rock.
Okay, the song name is stupid, but it's such a great song. It's called Cave of Groan, and the name's so lame. It's like one of the dumbest names, but it's just a super rockin'. It's like quintessential Ease music. You know, the violins are going, the guitar is just rocking. You know,
but which game though?
Oh, Ease 9.
Ease 9. Okay.
I would also throw in Lunar.
1.
Yeah, Lunar 1. Da 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 da.
Because I know that you're thinking of the PSP version, but I'm just thinking about the very basic PS1 version. It's like
it'd probably be the PSP version.
That's the nostalgic, right? That's nostalgia right there.
Probably that. Tales of the Abyss. That
yeah.
one I like a lot. Dude, Bravely Default 2's battle theme is so good. It's like just this rocking guitar, man. I love the
Anything,
battle theme in Bravely Default 2.
so
So good.
what you guys need to know about Taylor, if there's an awesome rockin' shredding guitar in it, it's automatically a
Mhm.
great song.
Exactly.
So
Automatically.
be sure to post your rockin' guitar in battle themes in the comments below or on the Discord for Taylor.
Let's see. What else do I have on here? I guess Final Fantasy VII also. I was trying to think of other battle themes from Final Fantasy, but none of them really are that great.
For some reason, I haven't even played it. It's Final Fantasy X rings in my head.
Yeah, Final Fantasy X is a good one.
Ba,
Let's
ba, ba,
listen.
ba, 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 ba.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah, so those would be my 5: Lunar, Tales of the Abyss, Bravely Default 2, Final Fantasy 7, and then Ys 9.
So I got Tales of Destiny,
Tales of Destiny remake.
like
Tales of
Grandia
Destiny
2. I mean, it's the same song, Taylor. So except there's like 3 versions of it. But so Grandia 2, Jade Cocoon.
Really, Jade Cocoon.
Yeah, it's not like my top. It's like it's just a very like addicting song to listen to. Boom, 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 ba-da-ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah.
What else? What else is there? I hate being put on the spot, you know?
Mm-hmm. This was your idea, Nick.
I know. But there's so many. Radiant Historia.
Radiant
It's a good,
Historia.
it's a
Okay.
good battle theme.
I'm gonna say I don't know if I have 5. I think I had 6 before. Or no, you only took Persona as 1. But I'm gonna take Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga. Bad thing for that one. I forgot what it's called.
Persona 4 or the original battle theme.
Okay.
That one's nostalgic to me. Just because of Taylor playing it in my room when I'm like sleeping, and then him getting mad at getting him the bad ending, and then having to leave from the disappointment. Say, God, no, I gotta leave now.
reassess my life.
Yeah. It sucks because all I'm thinking about right now is Grandia music because that's what I listen to at work. I just listen to the entire soundtrack of Grandia 1, and it's just in my head right now. So it's like, okay, what's the battle theme? And it goes to the Grandia 1 battle theme. Like, stop it! Stop! All right.
Yeah. That's man, battle themes, that one's tough. There's so many good ones.
There are a lot of good ones. Next one, top 5 optional super bosses. Or just optional bosses.
Optional bosses.
Just optional bosses in general.
Yeah.
Let's
So I would say let's do minor spoiler warning for everyone. Because we could, if you guys don't want to hear this, go to the next timestamp. But we're gonna try to keep it minor spoilers. But come on, boss battles. Sometimes they're optional. So
optional boss battles.
yeah, they're optional. They're not main boss battles.
I want to say this guy of 5s, Bale. He's a super boss. No boss battles. Can we count weapon in Final Fantasy 7?
Oh yeah, those are all
optional.
Which one though?
Like almost all of them. That's not all of them. That's not the mandatory one.
I remember Connor was doing a boss to get the gold chocobo. He fought like this giant orb. Do you remember what that's called?
A giant orb.
It looked like a giant orb.
Oh, I got one. Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. Sephiroth. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, Sephiroth is rough. He's hard.
Yeah.
That's one thing they're missing in Kingdom Hearts 3.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Oh man.
Where is
I hate
it?
that game.
Destroy it.
Not DLC. How could they? Okay, we can't get into that. We're not doing that.
What if they come out with Kingdom Hearts 4 and it's like the greatest game ever. It's like
Well,
what Kingdom Hearts. It's what Kingdom Hearts 3 should have been.
I don't know how they could mess up Kingdom Hearts 3. I don't. I mean, like, I would have to wait for you guys to say something and everybody else say something because I'm not playing that day one. I'm done with Kingdom Hearts.
Fair
I think
enough.
ended.
It killed you.
Yeah. I want to say the optional boss also in Parasite Eve 1 at the top of the Chrysler building.
Oh, I didn't even know there was one.
Yeah. What else? The Velvet Tunes was pretty cool to fight in Persona 5. Oh, it's not a spoiler.
No. In Persona
You
5?
did give a spoil.
Yeah,
spoiler.
Persona 5, yeah.
Trying to remember. Oh no! I don't think that's really a spoiler. I think that's a given.
Yeah, it's an optional fight, yeah, that you can do.
I think one is I like the actual final boss in Persona 4.
Oh, if we're putting true ending bosses into the equation here, because
Yeah.
technically they are optional, I guess.
They are all optional. Um,
I'm gonna say Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, the true boss for that one, Lucifer. That was ridiculous. I swear I can't do that again.
I like the cameo battles in Tales games. I think one memorable one for me is in Tales of Eternia. You fight Cress, and if you beat him, you get his sword, the Eternal Sword. So I remember on my PSP just trying to beat him for like 3 hours straight. It was super difficult. I got it.
Nice.
Oh, I'm gonna say a really obscure game. Arc Rise Fantasia had like a cameo boss battle in the arena, in which you could fight characters from I want to say Mervinus or whatever the company is called that did Arc Rise Fantasia. Yeah, characters from Luminous Arc 1 and 2, I think. That was pretty cool.
Taylor, which
I don't really. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
it's like which Final Fantasy Tactics optional boss do you think is the best one?
I'm trying to remember which ones are optional.
Like Worker 8.
Probably Worker 8. That's the only one I did that I can think of, really.
You didn't go all the way to the bottom and got
I never did
the
Deep
dark
Dungeon.
Deep Dungeon. Yeah.
I never did Deep Dungeon. I never got Cloud. I'd probably go with like what Shadow said, probably Sephiroth, and I want to say in Kingdom Hearts 2. And I can't remember if that's the one, but one of them, he like as soon as he starts the fight, he just lunges at you, and you have to block, and it's like
Yeah, you have to block it. Yeah, if you don't, you lose. You just die.
Yeah. So.
God, why the fuck was not in Kingdom Hearts 3? Okay, we're not doing it. We're not doing it. We're not doing it.
Yeah, so Sephiroth probably. I never did Emerald or Ruby weapon in 7, so probably just Ultimate Weapon, just because you have to chase them all over the place. You get Cloud's best weapon from that.
And how are they going to do that in the remake, man?
I bet you they're not. It won't be optional or something, or maybe it will. I don't know. This is a weird one, but Gilgamesh is a boss in Final Fantasy 12, and I don't know if this is specifically the Zodiac Age version or if it was always in it. I just never did it before, but that boss was super tough, but it was fun. I really liked. I like chasing him down and finding him. That was fun. I with stuff like this, I usually don't chase down secret bosses or side bosses or anything like that. I mean, I guess Persona 4, I don't even really remember what it is, but I did it.
Tales of Eternity had a lot of them. It had Valkyrie, and you fought Valkyrie in the secret dungeon, and then you could search around the world and find secret Kremls, which are they called the spirits. You know, I gotta find all the earth spirits. They're called Kremls in Eternia, and you can find rare ones, and you have to fight them. That's fun. Would you I'm trying to remember in Final Fantasy VII. Did you actually have to fight Vincent before you found him? When you found him?
No, you have to fight Yuffie though.
Yeah, I killed her, and then she disappeared. I didn't mean to.
Well, I mean, you can't really kill her, can you? Like the
Well,
battle just sort of ends, and you
yeah,
have to
she
talk
runs.
your way out of it.
She runs away, and then I never found her again.
Oh,
I think I think you can find her again. She's in the same patch of grass. Like I don't think she's like permanently gone.
I don't know. I just remember I was looking for her. I kept going in the trying to get her again, and she wouldn't appear. I'm like, I think I broke the game. Oh shit. Optional super bosses.
yeah. I'm trying to think of because really the only games. Well, I guess okay. This one, I'll do this one. This fight was so dumb, but I did it because I needed it for the platinum. But the giant adamantoise in Final Fantasy 15, you can actually kill it. But you're there. I'm not even kidding. I think I was there for like 30 minutes because it doesn't really do damage, but it just has a assload of HP. So you're just like cling, 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 cling. I'm like, okay,
Sleeping.
yeah, basically,
And you played it before you even switched party members, so yours always.
yeah. I wonder if it would have been easier if you could have done that, but yeah, because I'm trying to think. 13 definitely didn't do anything. I'm just going down Final Fantasy because this is usually the ones I dive into the most. 10, I just beat it, didn't mess with it. 9, never really did any optional stuff. Same with 8.
She's the one
Kind
that
of went
beat
over
it.
7. Yeah, and then I really never played anything before 7. So, and then Persona, we kind of went over. Tails, I never really messed with. We talked about Kingdom Hearts. Ease doesn't really have any secret bosses because I've done a lot of stuff in Ease, but they don't really have secret bosses or anything like that. At least I can remember.
I think the Master's one of them actually. I don't think that's supposed to be. Those are like he's like a side quest boss
In 8 or what?
in
What?
8.
Oh, okay.
And then
I don't know if I ever did that
and then
one.
the true ending is the secret boss.
Okay. Interesting. Well, yeah, that's all I can really think of then. I don't have too many.
The secret boss in Tokyo Xanadu, all like 4 of them.
Yeah, I don't think I messed with those really.
Yeah, I mean if you beat the
If you beat the game.
if you beat the epilogue and then get the after game or after story, you beat the secret bosses.
Gotcha.
Because they're optional, you don't have to play them. You get the lame ending where you know what happens, where
Yeah.
Ko just starts laughing, and you're like, Ko, you're insane, and then it ends.
Yeah. All right.
You want to have a really annoying ending, Shadow? Get the
Well,
freaking normal ending on Tokyo Xanadu.
I almost played the game. I want to say maybe it was late last year around December, or maybe it was early this year, and I just said nope, this game is not for me. It's just too. I don't. Maybe I want to say boring. I think if maybe it had English dub, I probably would have been more interested. But yeah, that game I just wasn't for me.
So you know the Cold Steel 4 normal ending.
Yeah.
It was kind of like that.
Ew.
It was just like, oh, okay, that's weird. How does that work? Was she always there? Even it doesn't make sense. And then you do that,
But
and then you unlock the epilogue right after, and you get to play it, and then you get the real ending. But
oh, okay.
you don't
So
have
it's
to do
not some
anything.
crap like
you don't.
Yeast,
Yeah, you don't have to do
like
something
Yeast 8.
special.
You don't have to do a whole bunch of side quests and whatnot, and then possibly still not get the ending. Okay.
Yeah, no. This one, the epilogue pretty much starts you right before you see that final scene, and then it's like, oh, we could do this thing, we could do this, and it's like, okay, how's it do this? This makes more sense. I had to be extremely vague because it gives away like everything. But all right, I don't know. And then this next one, I'm gonna let you guys answer because I don't really know. But top
Okay.
5 worst JRPGs.
Let's
Ooh.
see.
Oh man, how much time do we have?
So
I'm
number
gonna
1
say.
is Tales of
Okay.
Symphonia.
Oh man, get him
I mean,
out.
that could be yours.
Kick him off the podcast.
Yeah, kick him out of my kick me out of my own podcast. Let's do it.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with Mind Zero on Vita. That game is hash. It's crazy how some people label it as a hidden gem or a really underrated game. No, you didn't play it, obviously, to say any of that. You played
Is
it for
my
5 seconds, and that was it.
is Mind Zero the Persona ripoff game?
Yeah,
Oh,
completely
okay.
different Persona ripoff, and that's fine. You can rip off Persona if you want, but you have no business being boring. If you're gonna rip off Persona, you cannot be boring. And that game has a cardinal sin of being boring as sin. Everything about that game was boring.
Oh, man.
The battle system, the music, the battle music, that's another cardinal sin. You cannot have an RPG with boring battle music. It's the music that you're gonna be hearing constantly throughout the game, so it should hit on some level. But nah, Mind Zero just has terrible battle music. Like I said, anybody who says this is a good game, they didn't play it enough. They're lying. They're lying to themselves. Let's see. I want to say Last Rebellion. I'll say Final Fantasy 15. Especially
Wow.
when it initially released. I'm gonna say 2016 Final Fantasy 15. Like right now, it might be a pretty okay game, but 2016 Final Fantasy 15, absolute dog shit.
Yeah. If
All right.
man, that game, it felt
Yeah,
incomplete.
yeah, just
And it was.
I mean,
oh
it
my
ran
god.
it ran fine. It looked good, and it was like interesting to play, but it just felt incomplete. Felt like I was playing half a game.
Yeah, you
And I
were, and they
think,
had all that DLC. Yeah,
yeah, and I think, Taylor, you played the demo. I thought the demo was actually better than the main game
I can
because it
agree with
Really?
felt
that too.
like you were exploring a world, didn't it?
I mean, I guess just because. I mean, that same area is in the game, in the main game.
Yeah, but not with the same stuff to do, right?
Just felt better.
Uh, I honestly don't. I mean, all I remember doing is your car breaks down and you have to go fix it, or you have to wait. You have to get money to fix it, and so you do a quest to go in the cave, and then you come back, and then the demo is more or less over. But
I thought you could fight Titan.
can you? Not the demo. I don't think.
I don't know, it's
Yeah,
been
I
so
don't think.
long. It was so long ago.
Let's see. Hmm.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
I'm gonna say White Knight Chronicles 1 and 2, but if you had to pick one, I'm just gonna pick White Knight Chronicles 1.
Okay, yeah, that's because that's worse. I was just thinking about the Leviathan battle in Final Fantasy 15.
What a disappointment.
That's dumb. Like, I don't know if you can even lose that battle, to be honest. It's so poorly executed.
It just became
Freaking
a
what's her
freaking
name?
Dragon Ball Z fight, and then the girl
Yeah,
and then you're like, oh, the character I want to get to know. Oh, okay, never mind.
it's yeah, exactly. I'm like, yo, this whole game is stupid. Anybody? Oh my god. And then like what? It was chapter 10 or chapter 13 or something like that. That had that stealth segment. Oh my god, completely broke up the pacing completely.
Yeah, I
Then
heard
you
they
got
fixed. I
characters.
heard they changed that in the patch.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, yeah. That's why I said like 2016 Final Fantasy 15. And then like what else? You had characters just leaving the party to do shit for obvious DLC, and they actually did it to DLC. Oh my god, man! I hated Final Fantasy 15 initially. Game was all crap.
All right, well, I can rattle off a few if we're thinking.
God.
Yeah, I would definitely say White Knight Chronicles 2 also. That's the only one I've played. I
Just
feel like
why not?
level
Oh,
5.
Why not Chronicles 1 is just Why not Chronicles 2 with slower gameplay.
Oh, fun. So not good. Yeah, that let's see. Time and Eternity, not good.
Oh
Really,
yeah.
really bad. I would also say I think it was Hyperdimension Neptunia 7.
Is there a 7? What's up? Oh, Victory 2.
Yeah, Victory. Yeah, I reviewed it on my channel a long time ago, and I just remember it being so bland, and it ran bad, and it didn't look good. Yeah.
I give you that. It did run. I think it was on PS. Even if it was on PS4, it didn't run completely up to snuff. But I don't remember. Honestly, I think Victory 2. Yeah, I think Victory 2 is probably one of the best hybrid dimension FTA games. That's not really saying much, but I do think it's one of the better ones. It's definitely up there.
I might be thinking of the wrong game. Basically, it was the one where God, I'm trying to think of even who the bad guys were. I can't even remember. Final Fantasy 13 for sure. I hate that game with a passion.
Okay, I don't get how like there are a lot of people that game has fans, and it has a lot of them. And I'm wondering
Fans,
how.
just the same as there's people who are just wrong in the world. They're both the same.
Yep.
I was
Yeah,
just
I don't know. And then we can't have a bad top 5 JRPGs list without Trails of Cold Steel. So
Man. Oh man.
See, I was actually joking with my Tales of Symphonia thing, but he's not. He's actually.
I'm not joking.
He's not
I'm not
joking
joking.
at all. We
Uh,
killed
does-
him. He's not allowed on the podcast anymore. Actually, he needs to go.
Yeah,
now.
all right. I'm gonna say Record of Agris War.
Oh my
1.
gosh.
That game, it had potential, but it's just, oh my god, that game was just it was boring and it was bad too at the same time. And ridiculously unforgiving.
I remember when I borrowed it from GameStop and played it, put it in my PS3, and I was like, "What am I doing? Okay, what's this game? I'm done." Just
Yeah.
instantly took it out and returned it.
Yeah. It was bad, didn't it? Like the sprites weren't even that good. Even for the time, the sprites weren't that good. The gameplay was very slow. The tutorials didn't teach you that much about the game. It was just they just threw you into the lion's den with that game. And to top it all off, it was just hard. So I don't know what they were thinking.
That game. Another one is the Rhapsody game.
Ooh, that's a good one. Rhapsody, a musical. You actually played that?
No, I watched you play it, and it felt
Oh,
like
okay.
I was like, okay, let's go to the next dungeon. It's just the same dungeon, except this one is green. This one's red.
It was very basic.
And how I don't know how Taylor actually got through it, but he did. He did.
It was a different time.
Oy, my chihuahua. Yep. I don't know. I don't really have any, so.
What about Grandi Extreme?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, there's one. Yeah, there you go. Grandia Extreme is one of the worst games ever made. Just don't play it.
Wow.
Yeah. It's just, the quality is so bad.
Here's how I remember it.
Coming from
Grandi
Grandia
Extreme
2
is extremely bad.
Yeah, it's extremely bad. Coming from Grandia 2, which was really good, and then going to Grandia 3 or Grandia Extreme, which is just horseshit. Like so bad. Like the voice acting was like, "What are you doing here?" Kind of, cheesy. And I'm like, "What the hell is this? It's so bad." And then it turned out to become like, choose your area you want to go. Do you want to go to the lava world, the forest world, the cave world? I'm like, what is this? This is so weird. And then you go in there, and the maps are just like giant mazes that don't do anything. It looks like an RPG Maker game. And I was like, the battle system was good. That's all there was. But then they transferred over that battle system to 3, so it's all good. So never play that game, guys. Just throw it out. Just, if you think you need to play Extreme before you play 3, don't do it. You don't need to play it. Throw it away. And then just play like the first disc of Grandia 3, and then you're done, because the game falls apart after that. So sad. So you know how in Xenogears the first CD is like filled with all this content, and then you get to the next CD, and then it feels like the story is like cut into segments, and it's missing like a whole chunk of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what happened in Grandia too. It's like, oh, this cool stuff happens, and then half your party leaves, and you're on your own, and then suddenly you're at the end of the game. You're like, okay, where did everything go?
And Grandia 2?
Grandia 3.
Oh, okay. I was gonna
It
say I
just
thought
felt
you liked
super,
Grandia
felt
2.
super rushed, or
Hmm.
like you could see when they lost their budget.
That's a bummer.
Yeah,
You hate to see it.
you hate to see it. All right.
Apply first place.
The top 5 main party members.
Oof. Main party members. This is gonna be a hard one.
Like the protagonists, right?
No, just people in your party.
Oh, just people in the party. Okay.
Yeah. And it can be for it can be for anything, as they said here. It can be because of their personality. They don't even have to be good. You just like them.
Okay. I'm gonna say Tales of Vesperia's Yuri. Definitely stands out as one of my favorite ones. I'm gonna say Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
Wow.
I mean, Noctis had potential, but we see how to add it up.
Yeah.
I think Noctis is just gonna be reimagined in Final Fantasy 16. So
I think for the Persona 5, Persona games, I can't really get anybody that really stands out to me. Like they're more like a collective, if anything.
I mean, they have a set. They have the girl, the girly girl that's the new hotness, but she's not really like the hot girl stereotype. You have the silly friend.
Yep, exactly. Yeah, they fall into types. Yeah,
Yep.
that's why I said like each game they're just like a collective for the most part. Let's see. Oh, I'll say Jade from Tales of the Abyss.
Yeah, Jade's one of like the best characters.
Yeah, absolutely.
What about you, Taylor?
Oh, this is. It's gonna be tough keeping it to 5, but Vivi for sure. I love Vivi. Strong magic user, and he's just a really interesting character. Balthier from Final Fantasy 12 should have been the main character.
There you go.
And he's like he's basically Han Solo of that game.
Absolutely.
He's great. Let's see here. I really liked. I'm trying to decide. There's 2 characters from Octopath Traveler, and I'm trying to decide which one. I mean, I could put both, I suppose, but I guess if we're trying to make a rounded out party, I really liked Ophelia from Octopath Traveler. She's like the priest healer character because her whole thing was like she was trying to like help save her family and stuff like that. So I don't know. I liked her personality and what drove her. Gotta have a good healer. Let's see here. One that comes to the top of mind is Jade from Dragon Quest XI.
Jade must be good characters. The character's name is Jade.
Yep.
Good.
Oh, Jade. Okay, yeah. I think that's somebody else entirely.
And Maria.
Okay, yeah.
It's Maria.
Maria?
Why did they change the name again?
No, do you remember?
That was an inside joke with our Discord. We didn't know her name, so we just called her Maria.
Everyone just called her Maria.
We just made her name up for her.
I believe her name in Japanese is different too.
It is. Yeah, I think you're right. It's not Jade.
I
think they're all different. I don't think any of them are the same.
Oh, okay. But why change it anyway?
That's a great question. Let's see here. I mean Tifa, I guess. I mean, at this point, I'm just picking waifus.
Yeah,
don't pick.
I'm trying not to.
Don't pick waifus because that's a different one.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah, I was trying to avoid that entirely.
Yeah, I'm trying to pick. I'm trying to think of like good, like interesting characters, but also. Let's see.
I'm gonna say Velvet Tales of Berseria.
Okay. Velvito.
Not Magilu.
I don't know. Well, no, I don't have a problem with Navi either. Just nah. I mean, she's quirky. She's definitely quirky. She was fun.
She's the quirky mage.
Yeah.
Every Tales game is a quirky mage now.
Man. I guess from just a pure like gameplay perspective, Orlando or Agrias from Tactics. Final Fantasy Tactics.
I was gonna pick Agrias because she's interesting, but then I felt bad because they don't really do much. But I remember getting a scene where Mustadio, it's like you go to the bar and on a certain day, and Mustadio wants to buy. I think it's Mustadio wants to buy a gift for Agrias because he has a crush on her for her birthday.
Oh, really? I don't remember that. That's
Yeah,
cool.
so it's a secret. It's like a secret scene you could find, and I remember finding like I got it randomly. I'm like, whoa, this is interesting. Never seen this before. And he's like talking to Ramza. It's like, what should I get her? Should I get her this? And then she comes into the bar, and he's all like, well, I'm not doing anything, not doing anything. And she's like, why are you acting so? So it's cool to see, like, actually see character moments like that in Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yeah, there's not a lot of those for sure.
Let me see if I can find it.
Let's see, Bulbasaur, Pikachu.
Easy way out.
No, I won't do that. I won't do that. Oh, what's her name from Vesperia? Help me out. The mage girl, with the goggles. Oh, what's her name?
God.
I'm looking right at her on or on Google, and I can't remember her name.
Rita.
Rita, thank you. I love. She's like snarky, and she just doesn't take crap from anybody. I really liked Rita. She was fun.
It's those quirky mages in Tales games, man. They're everywhere.
Yep. Yeah, her. Who was the? What's the girl from Grace's F that I also like?
I forgot her name.
Pascal.
Pascal.
Yeah, Pascal. She's cool.
She's insane. She can go like a week without showering. What?
Yeah, I like seeing the skit of that where they're like all the guys are freaking out, and Hubert's like, "I like her smell," because he has a crush on her. So I like Fina and Justin and Grandia because those are the main party members of the game, and they're super interesting. I love how they're written in the game and how they evolve over time. It's good stuff.
They're good.
Philia bum. Philia is not really that interesting. I think Leon is more interesting than Philia.
In Destiny.
Ramza.
Ramza's cool. I like Ramza.
So I'm playing right now Tactics Ogre for the PSP.
Ooh,
and
nice.
I didn't know I had branching story paths. I totally forgot about that.
Yeah, no, it does. I remember it gets pretty crazy because I remember when me and Connor were playing it, like he had a party or a character in his party that I was like trying to kill. So yeah, that can get pretty wildly different, which is neat.
Like I wanted to, it sucks because I wanted a party. I was like, I don't want to ruin anything, but my choices made someone who I thought I was going to get in their party die, and I'm like, oh well, okay. And I like how one Vice is like looks completely psycho now. I was like, okay, I guess I chose wrong. I thought I was choosing the right thing, but like my choice made everything go to hell. Great. All right, so let's go for the next three are going to be pretty big ones. Let's go to top 5 waifus.
Oh my god!
In JRPGs.
Ever?
That's all right. We could make this top 10 probably.
Top
I know,
10
right?
okay. Super awesome top 10 waifus.
You want to kick this off, Shadow? I know you're chomping at the bit.
All right. So I'm gonna go with Tifa, Final Fantasy 7.
You can never go wrong. But remake Tifa, right?
Both can't go wrong either way. Let's see. Persona 4, Yukiko.
Ooh,
Uh,
man of culture. I like it.
I'm gonna say Persona 5 on. I was gonna say Makoto, but I find myself thinking about on more when I think about Persona 5. It's weird.
I don't think about any of those girls. I think about Kawakami.
Oh, man. Let's see. Hard to do any Tales games, but I guess I'll go with it. Can I put Velvet back on the list?
Yeah,
Sure.
she can. Yeah, sure.
I'm gonna go with Drakengard 3's 0.
Ooh, yeah, she's cute. I gotta write mine down. I'm writing mine down while Shadow is listing his out because I'm gonna forget.
Seraphina from Discarded 5. Throw Ryza in there. I'll tell you Ryza. Why not?
Ryza. Okay. All right.
Throw Ryza in there. Kingdom Hearts. I'm gonna go with Aqua.
Aqua. All right.
We can't.
Aqua. The only adult female in the game.
Yeah, pretty much. Gonna have to go with 2B, Near Automata. Aya Brea, Parasite Eve.
What about the third birthday?
Third birthday is God, no, third birthday is stupid. God, that game is dumb. I should have put that on the worst games, on the worst RPGs I ever played. I don't think it's an RPG, it's more of a shooter.
Oh, I
got-
wouldn't even count it.
I
no.
remember Taylor was so excited to play the game, and then he played it. He's like, "What is this?"
Yeah,
You know whose fault that is, right? Tetsuya Nomura was all over that game. That's the reason. Especially the story was stupid. Goodness. I'm gonna go with the Karen. Definitely gonna go with Karen from Shadow Hearts. I ain't think I could like a Karen, but I do like a Karen.
Okay, it's not really Karen, it's Kareen.
Yeah, Kareen.
I mean, yeah, that's how it's spelled. I feel bad. Like I feel bad about Karen because it's like she, for some reason, falls for Yuri. And it's like, why? You just always
Can't even remember. I think it's because they were traveling around for a while, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's see. Fran, Final Fantasy 12.
Ooh, that's a good one.
So
obviously Emma.
Are we on like
good.
15 right now? Top 15?
Yeah, it's like probably 20 at this moment. Emma, Trails of Cold Steel. I'm gonna let y'all go at this point, I guess. Silvaria, Valkyria Chronicles. Silvaria, Valkyria Chronicles.
So
the bad girl.
Yeah, bad guy.
It's
yeah.
only because okay. I gotta ask. I've seen like figures of this character. Are her boobs really that huge?
Oh, absolutely, probably bigger.
Because they look ridiculous.
Yeah, that's the character designer. The character designer likes to draw very voluptuous women. I'll say that.
Good for him.
Good for him. Good for him.
And I'm gonna end this with 2 Pyra Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and Cosmos Xenosaga. I can keep going, but I'm gonna let y'all live.
What about so I'm on Google and 2 of your videos popped up. What about Tharja from Fire Emblem?
Oh shit, Tharja. Yeah, there you go. Not forget about Tharja. There you go, Tharja. Absolutely.
Okay. I'm still settling on a list here. What the heck is her name? Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't know if this is probably more than 10. So Tyr from Tale to the Abyss, for sure. Tifa, obviously. Yukiko, also. I'm a big Yukiko fan. Jade, I said Jade earlier. So I'm going to say Jade from Dragon Quest 11. I'm a Mithra. I'm more Mithra. I'm going to say Mithra. Weirdly enough, I like this character. I like this design a lot. Azura from Fire Emblem Fates. The what you want to call it? The blue hair girl. Let's see, Lynn from Fire Emblem. She was my favorite character in Fire Emblem Warriors, which I know that's not the game she's from, but whatevs. Mercedes from Fire Emblem Three Houses. Loved her. They butchered her hair in the time skip, though. I was so mad. We'll never forgive him for that. Lucina, I also like Lucina a lot from Fire Emblem. A lot of Fire Emblem characters. This one might be controversial, but Lightning
Why?
from Final Fantasy. Why?
Why?
Hot. That's it.
Oh, she's not hot. She's not hot at all. Well, maybe in like 13-3 or something like that. Lightning Turns, maybe.
That's the one that he played too. So
I played 13 and Lightning Returns. So I haven't played 2. And then again, this is purely from a design perspective, but Greenheart from Neptunia, the Neptunia
There you
series.
go. There you go. That's a good pick.
And that's what I got for now. Nick, help me out. I got one more, but I can't remember her name. Who's the big booby girl from Grand Blue Fantasy with the horns? What's her name?
Oh my gosh.
Is it the pink hair?
It's the pink hair one, yeah. I can't think of it right now.
It's something Narima
or something like that.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
Okay, let's look this up.
It's
yeah, Narmaya, yeah.
Narmaya, there you go.
Narmaya. Yeah, she's one of my favorites.
Wait, why do you like her? Just from her design, or do you actually know the story?
Yeah, purely a design. I don't know anything about her. A lot of these are purely design. I mean, the last couple, I'll say purely design. Mithra, Greenheart, Lightning, and Lynn, just because I don't know anything about their stories. But the others,
how you like Lightning for a design? Okay, you know what? It's your list. Go
ahead. What can I say? I like skinny girls. Don't hate me.
Narmaya is like a quiet girl who's obsessed with Gran. So, yeah.
The other one from Grand Blue.
The other one from Grand Blue.
There's another one. I think she recently, download as a DLC fighter. I forgot recently.
Is it the Fox girl?
Yeah, her.
Fox looking girl.
Yeah.
You know what, guys?
Girl, what's her name with the bow? Oh, she's. I like her a lot too.
The other one is better.
Oh, what's her name? Matera. I like her. Yeah, Matera.
I only have 3 right now, guys. I can't.
You only have 3.
I can't think of any right now.
Wow.
I'm trying to make you pick ones that are not copies. And the only but one of them is a copy. One of them's Tifa, because that's like obvious. And then it's Kawakami and Sarah.
Okay.
And I'm just trying to think of other ones right now.
So if you're wondering, the Grand Blue Fantasy girl, I think her name's Yule.
Yeah, it's Yule.
Yeah, Yule. There you go. Yeah, Yule. Yeah, all right, definitely. Makes me want to play Grand Blue, but I ain't playing no goddamn
Relink. Let's go, man! It's called the all waifu. It's the all waifu squad when we play,
and that's why it's coming out in 2022.
That's right. They had to take the extra time to get the waifus right.
I enjoy Lila from Tales of Hysteria.
Oh, Lila, yeah, she's a sweetheart.
Yeah, she's funny and sweet.
Oh, her, yeah. Her over Alicia, though, huh? Even though Alicia's not really in the game.
Yeah, Alicia's just a basic princess girl. That's all she is to me.
So you gotta say basic bitch.
Yeah, basic bitch. Oh man, I can't think of any right now. Not in JRPGs. I can think of plenty in other games, but right now, not in JRPGs. And you picked all the the booby ones, like
All the
Ryza.
booby ones.
But all
No
right.
Grandia.
Well, I don't really think of like waifus in Grandia because Grandia Fina is like 14, and then she's like the only the
Okay.
only girl in it.
Okay, I only played
And
Grandia
and then the other
twice, so-
girl is wait Millennia from Grandia 2.
Let's see. There you go.
There you go. But in Grandia 1, it's like Sue's like 7 and Fina's like 14. It's like, yeah, okay. All youngins. But Millennia is a mature succubus demon girl. All right. Here's the big one. The top 5 JRPG sequels we need.
Ooh.
Hmm. Oh man, where do I start? Where do I start?
Okay,
Yeah,
Taylor.
proper.
Right
Oh,
now,
God, yeah.
well, no, Taylor and I have have one. Number 1.
Oh, tactics, obviously.
Tactics
Final
2.
Tactics.
I ain't getting that.
Not advanced tactics game. Yep.
Just Tactics 2. Not gonna happen, but hey, we got something close to it.
It's true. I feel like this probably wouldn't have aged well, and nobody. I think this is probably one of those things where it's like you remember it fondly, and then you play it, and you play like But Legend of Dragoon 2, I feel like people have been talking about a sequel for that forever. It'd be
Which
kind of
one?
nice just to
Legend of Dragon 2.
Check like a remaster or a remake first.
Dude, I would
No,
love
you
to
know
see
a remaster.
no, it has to be a remake. They cannot remaster that. It has to be
Yeah,
a
it doesn't.
remake.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Well,
just
like
don't.
if it's like a remake in the vein, quote unquote, of I guess Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition. Some people like to call that a remake. Then yeah, I guess that would be pretty. That would be fine.
Yep.
To
Let's see,
remaster
I
it,
think
I think they would have to have a speed up mechanic or a skip
Oh,
animation.
absolutely.
Skip animation as well.
Yep. This has a sequel, but I know one for a while was The World Ends With You, but that finally has a sequel.
Yeah.
Cold Steel 4 needs Cold Steel 5.
No. They have it. It's called Hajimari.
I think it's more of a crossbelt sequel than that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't necessarily know if I want a sequel to any particular game, but it'd be nice to have another Breath of Fire. Would be kind of cool.
That's not on the phone because I remember Breath of Fire 6 was announced and it was for the phone.
Yep. So a not phone game. Oh, Dark Cloud 3. People have been talking about Dark Cloud 3 forever. That'd be awesome.
But what style? Because I heard like Dark Cloud 2 is more like alchemy.
Yeah, so not
town.
not that. I like the town building aspect. So more focused on the town building and have like better combat and more like a more dense town, because like the town, you can't really do much in the town as you start building it. So it'd be cool to like there's more complex stories and there's different things going on in the town, that'd be neat. Lunar 3, another Lunar would be awesome.
Would you want it classic? Like a classic JRPG?
I mean, do it with the modern niceties that games like Bravely Default and Octopath Traveler have been given. So, give it some quality of life updates, but just a classic style game with the charm that those games usually have, that'd be great.
We need a sequel to Grandia that is on par with Grandia 2. We haven't had
Grandia, The Adventures of Justin.
No, it doesn't have to be in that world. It could be something completely different. I always want it to be. I just wanted it to feel like the original Grandia or Grandia 2.
Oh, Tokyo Xanadu. Come on, let's go.
Oh yeah, Tokyo
Doesn't
Xanadu
really-
too. There's still many mysteries in that world that I want to know. I got to figure it out.
Basically, only want a sequel for that game because I know it can be better. It could be a lot better. That's the only reason I want a sequel. I
It's
want to
fine.
play that game.
Finally a game, Tokyo Xanadu that's not a Vita game.
Yeah.
I mean, they at the end of the after story, they're like, the Xanadu will continue. We'll see you next time. So they are hinting that there's going to be a sequel, but I don't know if they're going to make one.
They ain't got time for that.
They got plenty of time for that. You can never go wrong with a modern Japanese game, modern Japan game.
Sure. Oh no, you're gonna be compared to Persona 5. What are you talking about? That's
Yeah.
what happened with The World Ends With You. People thought it was a Persona 5 clone.
Which is so funny because it's like
It's hilarious.
anything about this series.
Really? I thought that game
It's
came
like,
out way before Persona.
It did. That's what's funny about it.
Okay, so people are talking about the Switch game or the anime?
No, people were literally saying Neil, The World Ends With You is a Persona 5 ripoff.
Oh, the new one.
Not knowing that there's a first World Ends With You game. So
That came out on the DS, guys. Come on.
on a
people.
DS. And I think The World Ends With You came out first before Persona 4.
It did.
So if anything, Persona 4 and Persona 5 copied The World Ends With You, if anything. That's still a stupid comparison to make, but yeah. I'm gonna say I'm gonna go off my list. I'm gonna say we need a proper Parasite Eve sequel, if not a remake.
Would you
Even
want
though
it
Parasite
to,
Eve 2 was good.
Would you want it to be like Parasite Eve 2 or Parasite Eve?
Oh, Parasite Eve 1, absolutely. Just Parasite Eve 1. I have no real problem with Parasite Eve 2, but I think Parasite Eve 1 is just a better game overall. Let's see. I'm gonna need a proper sequel to Kingdom Hearts 2.
Funny.
Really? Let's see. I would like I would like to see Valkyria Chronicles 5. I could see them stopping for a long time, but I don't think Valkyria Chronicles is in our future at any point.
Is 4 in the same world as 1?
Yeah.
Are they all in the same world?
Exactly. Actually, yes. Yeah, they're all in the same world. Yeah, they're all in the same world. Every last one of them.
Same world, different wars. I mean, 1 and 4 are the same war,
Yeah,
but I think 2 and 3 are different wars.
Actually, no. 1, 3, and 4 are same wars. Are within the same wars. One's off the records, and the other one is before the main war, I believe. Valkyria Chronicles 4 is before the main war or during the main war, I believe. I think they're all working in tandem. But 2 is after the main war, Valkyria Chronicles 1.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I don't think we're gonna see another Valkyria Chronicles game for a long, long, long time. I don't think
That's a
Valkyria
shame.
Chronicles 4 did well enough.
Do you know if there's a fan translation patch for Valkyrie Chronicles 3?
Oh yeah, there is. Yeah, I reviewed it
No, you
a long time ago.
Oh.
Valkyria Chronicles 3. Yeah,
There's a translation patch.
played the whole game. I played that game for like 100 and something hours.
Nice.
It works out. It's pretty good. It works.
It's just weird that they made the sequels on the PSP. Just kind of weird.
Yeah, and Valkyria Chronicles 3 is honestly the best Valkyria Chronicles game, bar none. I love Valkyria
Really?
Chronicles 1. It's in my Valkyria Chronicles 1 is in my top 10 JRPGs of all time. It was probably gonna stay up there in the top 5. But Valkyria Chronicles 3 is bar none the best Valkyria Chronicles game. It's sad that we didn't get that. Content, gameplay, everything. Characters is just the better overall game. Go best game in the series. Easily.
We need a new Tales game. You know, we haven't had one. We haven't had one in like 4 years.
I know, right?
Speaking of Sega JRPGs that we're probably not going to get sequels to, I really, really, really liked the Soccer Wars reboot, and I hope they make more, but I don't think they will. I'm hoping they port that to like PC at the very least, just to give it, a second lease on life and, hopefully sell a little bit better. But I don't know how that one did either. Did you play that, Shadow?
No, I ain't play that.
Oh man, so good, so good.
I would like another Star Ocean game. That'd be
Oof,
nice.
a good one.
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody's got it in them to make a good Star Ocean game.
Yeah. It's like I look at Star Ocean 5 integrity and faithlessness. I was like, I don't know who to blame on that one. I almost want to just blame Square Enix in general because they didn't have the time to make one and they didn't have the budget to make one. And I felt like I could have waited another 10 years for a proper Star Ocean game. But I guess it was either that or come out with another Star Ocean game in like 20 years or something like that. Even then, I still would have waited. I would have been around.
The PS2 Star Ocean games are really good, right? They're pretty good.
I think it's just the only PS2 Star Ocean game is Till the End of Time.
Yeah, 3, right?
Yeah, 3, yeah, and
Right.
that's like kind of a hit or miss between the fan base.
Mm-hmm.
I like it for one, but I know a lot of people that think it's just terrible.
Well, I mean, I don't want to spoil anything, but isn't that the one that has the really crazy twist?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. The one that has a huge plot twist. That's one of the reasons
Okay.
people hate it.
Oh, okay.
It pretty much throws the whole entire series into question for the most part.
That's not good.
Like everything going forward, you have to take into account Star Ocean 3's twist.
And it's a pretty wild twist. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah.
Would you like a new Xenoblade Chronicles?
No.
Yeah, I would like to do Xenoblade Chronicles. Absolutely. I would hope that, but the question is, would I want it more like Xenoblade Chronicles X or Xenoblade Chronicles 2 and 1?
Why not both?
Yeah, I want to say both. I really do enjoy the anime styling of Xenoblade Chronicles 2, but I fear we're probably not going to get like a really drenched in anime thing that we got with Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Given all the backlash that 2 had, even though it was a good game, it got a lot of backlash for being so anime, especially with the character designs. I love that about it.
I mean, it did have hentai artists drawing its blades for it, so
Yeah, it's true. Yeah. It was like a gacha game for the most part. Well, it was a gacha game.
it was
They
definitely
had
a
a
gacha.
gacha.
I
gacha
remember
game
that it's
at
like
the
they
end.
should have made it where you had to find dungeons to find rare blades.
Yeah,
Awesome.
it's weird. I've never seen a crazy mechanic in a JRPG like that. Actually, that's an idea for another video.
Yeah, I'm with you. Now that I'm thinking about it, I liked what X was trying to do, but the way it was, I feel like the balance was off. Like the way it gates you to story, where it's like you're not level 30, so you can't do the next story mission. It's like what the hell?
Yeah, I
hated
hated
that
that. Oh my god, and that would have been bad enough. But they also wanted you to explore like the rest of the parts of the island or parts of the world. And I'm like, if I like your game enough, I will explore on my own. Do not force me to explore.
Yeah, because I love the premise of that game. It's like we are like pioneers from Earth trying to find a new home, and this is where we landed. Like, what a cool premise! I can't think of another JRPG that does that. But
Star Ocean.
And then it looked bad. It looks bad. The faces were so bad. The mechs are cool. The skells, as they call them, those are neat.
Yeah, that was right. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping when a definitive edition comes out, they address all the issues with the game.
You think they're going to do that?
People are waiting.
Well, at least for maybe they could do the level cap. Maybe not, because it kind of depends on the boss. Because like the bosses they want you to be within that level range so you can beat the bosses. But they could definitely improve the map. The map was terrible. That's about it.
All right. Oh wait, I think that was the last one actually.
It was?
Okay, we could end with this one. Top 5 giant swords.
Man. All right, so unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take 2 in the same game. Final Fantasy VII's Buster Sword and Sephiroth's Marasume, or whatever it's called.
Muramasa? Is it Muramasa?
Muramasa. It might be called
Mune. I don't know.
It's one of those. It's one of those ones.
Yeah.
I mean, the Buster Sword is just
a giant sword.
Yeah, just it's always it's required. So guys, my picks are all the swords in our icon. So if you know
Oh,
what
there
those
you go.
are,
Buster
Those are
Sword.
there's the Buster Sword, the
Keyblade,
Keyblade,
Dimlos.
yep, the Eternal Sword, the Monado, a Gunblade.
Yeah, Monado, Gunblade. Those are good ones.
It's funny
What's the
because
sword called from Xenoblade 2? Does it have a name?
Xenoblade 2?
the Aegis.
Yeah. Oh, the
Oh, the
Aegis.
Aegis.
Yeah,
Aegis,
Aegis.
yeah.
yeah. I mean, they're waifus, so how could that not be number one?
Yeah.
Those blades.
Yeah.
Do we
I
say
mean, they are
Keyblade?
technically they are, Pyra and Mythra are giant swords.
They sure are.
Wow.
Let's see. And I'm trying to think if there are any other giant swords.
You know what's funny? So, you know how I don't know. What do you think the Gunblade was all about? Did you actually think it shot bullets?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does because there's a mechanic. If you
Yeah.
time it right, yeah, it shoots a bullet. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
So
it has a barrel too, doesn't it?
no.
Yeah.
So okay. So apparently the Gunblade doesn't shoot anything. What it does is when you fire, it makes it swing harder, so it hits harder.
Are you sure?
Yeah. So that actually
It
kind of
little
makes it kind of makes sense.
it-
It's like a boost. So you fire it and it hits like makes the sword hit harder because it throws shoots it down.
Okay, doesn't it have like a chambers as well? It has a gun chamber. It has a gun chamber as well.
It has bullets or it has like
Bullet
shells.
chamber.
Yeah, it has shells. So when I thought it was just like a gun, I was like, "That's just stupid." But when I heard about it being like, it just adds like power to your swing, like having a jet boosted hammer or something like that, and I'm like, "Okay, kind of makes sense now." So Taylor, have you looked? Have you go to Resonant Art? You know the guys who are Dark Pixel.
Yeah.
They're they're having like a huge podcast just about Final Fantasy VIII, just talking about the backstory, like the history and the game itself, and they're just going through the entire game. And it was like 4 hours long, and they're only
Oh, wow.
they're only at the beginning of the game. And it was just fun to listen to. It was just fun to listen to. I was like, huh, interesting. That's where I learned about the Gunblade. So guys should check that out. It's just started coming out too.
Let's see. I would say the Ultima weapon from Final Fantasy VII. It's pretty big. Pretty
Okay, yeah.
giant. I don't know how big it is, but I really like Titus's sword from Final Fantasy X because it's all like it looks like it's watery, you know.
Oh, okay, yeah. His main sword, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know how big these are either. I just like saying them, but Kukuchimoji and Cheer Jiraden from Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yo, it always comes at the Final Fantasy Tactics with you guys.
It's Samurai Sword. There's just so much. There's just so much stuff in Final Fantasy Tactics.
Have
Like-
you not played it, Shadow?
Honestly, I did play, but I don't remember anything about it.
Oh, as big of a Disgaea fan as you are, I feel like you'd like it.
Yeah, but I did play it. I'm pretty sure I beat it, but I can't remember anything about it, to be honest. It was so long ago.
You should replay it.
You should play it. You should play
Yeah.
it. And do it.
And then you'd be like, "Oh wow, no wonder."
Probably.
Well, okay, here's a weird one. What about Cloud's swords, specifically from Advent Children? I don't know if you guys remember this, but he has like
Oh,
these
yeah.
swords that can like change and switch. He can like switch out blades and stuff. You remember that?
Yeah.
And they were like on his motorcycle, so he would like grab a hilt and then he'd stick it in his motorcycle and switch. I don't know what he was doing, but I thought
I
that
thought
was
they were
kind of
all.
neat.
I thought they were like all attached to the Buster Sword. Like it was a
Oh, were
modified
they?
Buster Sword, and like he could take them off or something like that, or something. Because I know he used it in his final attack, didn't he? Against Sephiroth in that movie.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
he started
man.
taking them off, and he started like going to each one, or maybe those are energy blades or some shit like that. I can't remember.
Huh. But yeah, I thought that was kind of neat. I'm trying to think of any other giant swords that come to mind. in Final Fantasy 15, and I don't remember if this was just in the trailer, if you could actually do this, but the Iron Giants, there's a shot in the trailer where Noctis and Gladiolus grab the sword from the Iron Giant and they like hit him with it. And I don't know if that ever made it into the game, but I was like, that's kind of a neat little canned animation thing. And that's a pretty giant sword.
Giant swords. Well, guys, I think that's going to be it for this week. Just a bunch of top fives, having fun. How was it, Taylor? How did you like our answers this time?
It was good.
Yeah. You look tired.
Yeah, a little bit. It's been a long day. We were out filming most of the day. And,
Really quick, what did you guys think about the news of the PSN stores closing?
Oh yeah,
With the PSP, the PlayStation Vita, and the PS3 stores are closing.
I've only seen it from that one site, so I don't really believe it yet. So I'm not 100%.
Okay, I think it's been official.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or,
If you guys find an official source, just please tell me. I have everything on mine right now, but I don't get why they would do it. Why? There's not really a reason. People are still using those systems.
The PSP, I get. I mean, when was the last time somebody downloaded a PSP game? I'm sure probably today. But
I downloaded one on my Vita.
Yeah, Vita. People are still making Vita games, so that doesn't make any sense to shut down the Vita store when they're still making games. So I don't get
not
that
enough
one.
games, probably. It's probably like a handful being made in Japan, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's
a bummer for sure.
Yeah, it sucks, but it's like I'm not gonna miss it. I'll be alright.
It's expected. I just don't hope I have a bunch of PS1 games on my. I have a bunch of downloaded games on my PS3, so can't lose those, right?
That's true. Yeah. Yeah. If it's already downloaded, you can't lose it.
Yeah. If not, it's time to sail this high seas on some games. So
that's what Shadow said in his tweet earlier. I was like, oh. The only thing that will be hard to replicate is anything with a touchscreen.
That's true, yeah. But actually, there's a good 3DS emulator, so touchscreen is doable.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. So next week we'll be back, and I don't know what we're gonna be talking about. Hopefully, there's some awesome news out there, and if not, we'll do another fun thing like this. Maybe a little game, back of the box. I don't know. But yeah. Thanks for watching and listening, and we'll be back next week. See you guys.
See you later.
Peace.